Yeah, it's frustrating. I think we had great energy at the start of the game and came out really strong, and um, jumped out to a 2-goal lead, and then just a few breakdowns here and there. They capitalized on a few chances, and then they get one on the power play at the end. So, I mean, there's definitely things we can take away that are good and that we did well, and a few things I think we can clean up for the future.
Phil said after last night's game he was hoping for just an overall cleaner game. Do you see improvement in that sort of realm?
Yeah. I mean, I think at the start for sure. I thought we had great pace at the start, and we're playing pretty clean coming out of the zone, and putting a lot of pressure on their defensemen with our forecheck, and then maybe got a little sloppy, with penalties here and there, and then yeah, obviously then at the end they capitalize on their power play. So. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was at points it was a clean game for sure. There's things we can clean up, but there's definitely it was a good start by us.
You were tough on yourself last year with the way you started. How do you feel you've done this year in the first 10 games here for you?
I mean, better than last year for sure. I think last year I was just thinking too much, trying to, get the new system and all that, and I think this year I came in with a lot more confidence, and a year of knowing the system and how we want to play, I think has benefited a lot. And then I think playing with Perbs has been great so far, and he's been rock solid. So we're just going to try to keep building and keep getting better.
10-game mark. It's come quick this year. What do you make of how you guys are playing defensively through 10 games as a team, and where do you want to see you guys take that next step?
Yeah. I think we've definitely made improvements since last season. I think I think that definitely shows. We're giving up for sure some less chances and less odd man rushes than last year. But yeah, I mean, obviously we can take these 10 games and learn from a few things. I think we have done some things really well and some things we can work on. So it's a start. Obviously, it's not exactly how we want it, but it's a decent start for 10 games.
Final result you're looking for, but what do you make of this one overall tonight?
Yeah, I think we had a chance to win. I think a couple things go a little differently, and we're right there. But yeah, I mean, we had some good looks at the end even, so a lot of positives to draw from. But just going to try to get back in the win column next game.
It's going well for you offensively right now. What do you like about the way you're playing?
I'm getting looks. Even got the goal tonight, but had 3 or 4 coming right down the slot. So I think a lot of it's just guys making good plays to me, but trying to be in the right spot and trying to take advantage of those.
What have you made of the way that your group has been able to just play defensively and for the most part, seemingly have some pretty good defensive efforts?
Yeah, I think it starts with the goaltending. I think they've been great all year. And then just a couple of changes we've made in the D zone, just trying to be stronger in front of the net and just make hard plays all around. So I think for the most part we've been good at that. We've had some steps back, but I think it's been a lot of working on that process, and I think we're just going to try to keep getting better.
Playing a team like this evening, obviously divisional rival. Do you guys feel like you're in a better place this year playing a team like that?
Yeah, I think I know it's a back-to-back, and they had one too, but no, I think we were ready for a hard game. We knew it was going to be that way, and we'll see them a lot more this year, and we're familiar with those guys. So no, I think there are a lot of positives to draw from this, and just to fine-tune, clean some things up. But we're definitely gonna see them again. Hope for a better result next time.
After missing part of last year, working your way back, and now getting your first goal in a while, how much fun are you having out there?
Yeah, I think it's been quite the journey, but yeah, I'm enjoying it way more. Especially, it would have been better with a win tonight, but just getting that first goal back and just seeing the guys happy and being part of something special here at home is pretty cool.
You do finish up the homestand on Tuesday. I know this one just ended, but do you have a thought on what you'd like to see from the group as you finish up on Tuesday?
Yeah, a little day off tomorrow just to regroup, probably just watch some video, think about what happened tonight, but then move on to the next challenge. A win next game would be awesome. I think we're going to work towards that and have a good morning skate come Tuesday and be ready to go.
Tonight was, I think it was a good effort for a back-to-back. I thought we had good energy, and we kind of let them linger around and instead of taking over the game. And it's a disappointed outcome, but I think our effort was pretty good overall.
How have you felt personally getting back in there, back-to-back, coming off the injury?
Not too bad, honestly. I think I gotta give credit to the staff here. It's something that goes unnoticed a lot. I think from the fans and everything, how much time and effort they put on for you to get back out there. And honestly, I felt pretty good on the ice the past 2 games.
10-game mark tonight. What do you feel overall about kind of where the team is after the first 10 games? What do you like? What needs to improve as you guys kind of move ahead here?
I think it's their consistency with everybody in the lineup. I think that's one thing that we can be a little better. Sometimes I feel like there's one line that's doing better than others, and I think we need a better effort from around the lineup on the ice, and I think that's how you build success in that league, is when everybody's pushing in the same direction, and that's kind of part of our identity. The things that we want to do this year is everybody paddling in the same direction, and I think we got to do a little better job to that.
Bruno, you put yourself in a good position against a very good Dallas team. What did the Stars do to respond?
Well, I think a little bit what we did that helped them respond. I thought we had a really good, after obviously took some penalties again, but I thought we really got to our game, played to the way we wanted to play, and it seemed like we got up 2-0, and we wanted to get up 4-0, and just sticking to the process. Same with us 2-1, we wanted to score right away. So some of those learning curves that at times have gotten us in the past, and I thought it got us there a little bit. Came out of the third a little bit, maybe not to our identity, and then, we left the puck in the middle of the ice, took a penalty, and then we had great energy after that. So there's a little bit of the learning, the attrition part of the game to build our identity. It's kind of there. It's just not consistent enough to do 60 minutes against really good teams. You can get away with it certain nights, other nights you can't, and that's a team that you can't really get away with it.
Last couple of nights, shots have been hard to come by in the second part of the game there. What are you kind of seeing there that's leading to that? How do you correct that?
Well, to me, it was all puck management. I think we wanted to get cued a little bit at the blue line. We wanted to play a little slower, and we had great success, a lot of shot quantity, puck possession when we did a certain thing. We're not going to be a rush team, so we're going to have to be a certain type of team, and we are kind of fighting that at different times, in the game. When we did this certain things that play to our identity, I thought we were really good, and we kind of dominated stretches of the game where, it looked like a team that really, really dangerous, and it just gets away from us a little bit. And I think it's a little bit human nature. You want it a little bit easier, and you want that feel and a little bit of what's in it for me kind of thing. And we've been great all year. I thought we were great for the majority of the game at that, but it just leaks in every once in a while, and we give up some free stuff that, again, against good teams or really good teams, that's going to really come back and get us. And it kind of got us tonight, and not from from a lack of work ethic, not from a lack of will. It's just a little bit of the mentality that has to be in place for 60 minutes, especially against a team like that.
Shortly before their power play goal in the third, looked like there was a little bit of contact with Cole Smith. What did you see on that play?
Yeah, I didn't see a whole lot there. I'd have to go back and look at it. I kind of missed it. What kind of happened?
It seemed like you were angry. Maybe.
They stuck a leg out. Yeah. I thought with some of the penalties that were called early, I thought that was one that probably could be called. I think especially in where we were in the game and how the game was, in the balance at that point. I thought that was kind of similar. That was called the other way, and you just kind of want fair play.
Steven Stamkos has just the one goal through 10 games, and he spoke earlier in the week about how it's been frustrating him to not be able to produce more. What do you think it's going to take for him to get going?
Well, I think a game like tonight, I thought he was skating really well. I think we put him in the middle of the ice a little bit, and I thought their line was really good. I thought they generated some chances. Obviously, the power play at times, if we only had, I think, one tonight. I guess one and a small one. I think if he can get one there, I think that'll leak into his game offensively. But I think if he skates like tonight, he's going to get opportunities. And if he gets opportunities, he's going to score goals.
10-game mark has come quick, obviously, to this point. What do you like about what you've
kidding.
seen from your group through the first 10 games?
No kidding. I was thinking that today. What are we, like 10 and 16 nights or 17 nights? I like the vibe. I like the feeling with the group. I think they've been really positive. Even last night and night like tonight, they're sticking together, and they're kind of all in together. They're sort of calling each other out. They're trying to hold each other accountable. They all want it, And again, it's not the matter of will, but it just those little stretches. So we're trying to nip that and clean that up a little bit. But I find the energy's been great. It's a group that seems to really pull for each other and understanding where we are, and they've been really positive. So the first 10 for me has been really good. I thought we left a few points on the table here and there. I think we could have been off a little bit better. You know, obviously we know the Montreal won, and I thought we played pretty good in a couple different games. One tonight, we deserved to get something out of. So you feel good where we are, and we're still building. I think we got to, you know, we stacked some games where I thought we did some things, but not that 60-minute game we talk about, and something that we can build off of.